Today, we are here to celebrate our students' curiosity, creativity, and innovation under the science fair theme, Our Planet, Our Power. This event features projects from science and design, also includes the IBDP Collaborative Science Project, CSP. Students are trying to solve real-world environmental challenges and finding innovative, sustainable solutions.
Eutrophication happens as a result of overabundance in nutrients carried from fertilizers, human waste, and pollutions. They're all later carried into aquatic bodies like rivers or oceans.
Our experiment is about how light and density affect photosynthesis happen in Elodia. And you can see in the test tube, the plant is called Elodia. And we put Elodia into different light conditions, which is normal light, box with holes, dark, and lamp condition. Then we will use BTB solution to observe the results. You can see this one is dark blue, which means the photosynthesis happened really good in this test tube. And also for another one, the normal test tube, we will use a vernier sensor to test the pH level inside the water.
By looking at our results, the data clearly supports the hypothesis. The highest pH level is the strong light conditions, which is about 9.24, and the middle data is 8.18, which is the host condition, and the 7.125 is for the normal condition. For the dark condition, it is the lowest because it can absorb the CO2 in the water, so it has the lowest rate of pH level.
Here is our solution, and we will first collect the algae on the dam or in some lakes. Then we are made it into biodegradable material, for example, phone case. And there is already an American company called Algix. They already achieved this technology. Here you can see it's our final product. Is the basic idea and how well our phone case look like is create biodegradable material.
Our group chose algae overgrowth as our main theme and problem.
Our group overgrowth is the rapid increase of algae in a water source. This happens in lakes and dams and usually is caused due to fertilizer runoff, which happens through the use of fertilizer in farming and not keeping it in farms. Through this, in our research, we decided to come up with a solution to counteract this. And our solution is this you see down here with our prototype design explaining how it works by oxidizing water that it intakes through a pump down below.
We chose this design because it is practical and affordable if we actually put it in manufacturing. So the prototype is we take water through the water pump and then we just go through the filter and then the water outlet to oxidize the water, and it's powered by solar power. And then we have the solar machine here, our final product.
A modern problem in solar panels is that they cannot move, so they cannot rotate where the direction of the sun is. So we made this model which turns to the sunlight. So wherever the sunlight is, this model points towards the sun. Now a quick demonstration of this would be to shine a light on it. As you can see, it follows the light, so it brings up the efficiency.
One challenge that we faced would be the wiring of the Adreno, which powers our solar panel. This took us a lot of troubleshooting as we faced a lot of issues when it comes to our product working. And our success is that we're able to do this in such a short time.
So this is our experiment, and we investigated how different pH levels in liquids can affect oxygen production in Elodia plant. So our lab design, basically our research question is, how does changing the pH level of water can affect oxygen production in a model aquatic system using Elodia? And these are some of the posters we made. And basically we made this experiment because we realized that there's a lot of air pollution in our country and our world right now. So air pollution can actually impact a lot of plants and aquatic plants or some other organisms, and this can result in them to not have a healthy living habitat. So we tried to implement some solutions and also to demonstrate and raise awareness about this problem. So firstly, we had our beaker and we poured the pH level into the beaker, and then we had a Elodia plant as an aquatic plant, and we put it in a funnel that's inverted, and we put the funnel inside the beaker. Then we put the same pH level of water inside an inverted test tube, and then we inverted the test tube into the funnel. And after 48 hours, we noticed how the oxygen level changed from from initial water level to end water level.
So first, the reasoning for our investigation is the effect of pH level, oxygen levels. How pH level affects oxygen level is usually by human impacts. For example, chemical wastewater and pollution in the aquatic ecosystems. How this can affect our experiment is by measuring the amount of oxygen it takes to produce in different pH levels in lake water and aquatic ecosystems.
So our science fair project is an AI-powered waste sorting machine. So the problem we noticed is that people are not sorting their waste, which caused a lot of environmental issues. So how our AI works: first, the camera captures the image of the trash. Next, the AI model will identify the trash, and then it will tell you how to dispose it and which category it belongs to. And then how would our AI project benefit our community? First, it will keep the streets clean. And second, it will improve recycling efficiency. It will reduce the time of people where people have to separate the waste. And lastly, it will build a healthier, greener, and better community. So this is our AI website, EcoScan, and this is the homepage where you can learn about how AI works and everything you need. And here is our scanning page, which you can scan the trash. And here's our history, and it will tell you how to categorize the waste and which bin to put it into. And that's a brief guide of different waste categories: recyclable, organic, textile and clothing, and different ones. And this is our eco tip, where we can advocate on different facts and raise awareness for people to let them understand the importance of sorting our waste. Here, you also have a personal data, how well you organize your waste.
We are incredibly proud of our students, and we are very grateful to our parents, teachers, and community members for their continued support.